Hey guys, so iOS 17 and developer beta 4 has now been out for nearly a week, and I wanted to share additional details. I have some great news to share with you guys. Finally, we have some great news to share. I want to talk about additional new features and changes that I've come across, some of the bugs, and expected release dates for the next beta 5, and maybe even beta 2 for the public, which, by the way, something interesting. Apple has yet to release the public beta 2. We'll talk about that here. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So the first thing I want to talk about is some of the latest new features and changes that I've noticed after using the software for a longer period of time. By the way, if you want the wallpaper that I'm using, I'll be linking that in the description down below so you guys can go ahead and download it for yourself. So let's get to some of the latest new features and changes. And one of those is under settings, accessibilities. If we go to accessibilities, we have a new option under display and text size, which is the prefer horizontal text. As you can see right there, we have this new option which allows you to use prefer horizontal text in languages that support the vertical text. So here is beta 3 on this device. If we go into settings here, we go to the accessibility options and we go to display and text size. In beta 3, as you can see right there, right below the smart invert, it is not available here in beta 3, but it is available in beta 4. So minor changes there in accessibilities for that. Now also 9 to 5 Mac has also found a new game mode that could be coming to the iPhone. So code within iOS 17 developer beta 4 now suggests that Apple could soon be releasing a new game mode option for the iPhone, maybe freeing up some of that power on the processor of the iPhone to give you better performance when gaming on your device, maybe even on iPads as well. And this could be coming maybe later down the road. I'm not sure if it'll be available with iOS 17, the initial release. This could be with iOS 17.1, 17.2, but the code is in there. A new game mode option Apple is working on with the latest iOS 17 software. Now I want to go here into my photos here and go into live photos quickly, because I just noticed that with live photos, if you tap on the three dots, you now have the ability to save these live photos into videos. So yeah, you now have that new option. At least it's new for me. I haven't noticed that before. So you have the ability to actually now save live photos as videos in the latest iOS 17 and developer beta 4. Now there's also a feature that I'm still waiting on that Apple should be enabling soon. Hopefully they don't scrap it, and that is the proof of age, the ability to add your ID to the wallet of your iPhone to show your IDs at venues and things like that, or to make purchases. So yeah, this feature Apple says is coming with iOS 17. We haven't seen it just yet. Sometimes these type of things can get a little iffy, the proof of age thing to, scan your IDs and things like that. Hopefully they don't scrap it. Hopefully they move forward with this one, because I'm actually looking forward to this one, and hopefully we'll see it within the next couple of betas. Now I want to shift my attention over to some of the bugs and bug fixes. So in iOS 17 developer beta 3, there was a weird bug here on the home screen. As I mentioned, this one is running beta 3. There was a weird bug. So if we go into edit mode here and we go to rearrange the pages, oftentimes the iPhone would just crash just like so. You couldn't really rearrange those pages. In beta 4, Apple has definitely fixed this. So if we go into edit mode here and we go into changing or rearranging the pages, we can do that just like so with no issues on the latest iOS 17 developer beta 4. Now, one thing that also is still an issue for some of you guys and myself is sometimes when I go to type on my keyboard, especially in messages, either the keyboard doesn't pop up or the keyboard will pop up, but the text field will not pop up. And sometimes I would try typing and I can't see what I'm actually typing. So that bug isn't as persistent, but it is still here within the latest beta. And hopefully Apple will fix this before the official release. Obviously, this is something that's been ongoing for the last couple of betas. So we have some bug fixes, but the keyboard bug is still here. Next, I want to shift my attention over to AirPods. The latest AirPods beta update is now available. Of course, the AirPods will be getting some great new features later this year. Things like adaptive mode, personal volume, conversation awareness. A lot of the new features are coming to AirPods Pro 2nd generation, including that adaptive mode. And the second beta, which is going to be number 6A262E, is now available for download. So make sure you connect your AirPods to a power source and connect your iPhone to a power source, pair them together, and let that beta install if you're currently installing betas on your AirPods. thoughts. Now let's move over to some of the great news that I can finally share with you guys, and I'm super excited. iOS 17 Developer Beta 4 has been out for nearly a week, as I mentioned, so I've had some time to actually test the software. In terms of bugs, there's still some minor issues with some of the apps crashing, of course. This is iOS 17 Beta, keep that in mind. Developers have yet to update their apps to support iOS 17 fully, but in terms of Apple apps and the operating system itself, everything is fluid as intended. I don't notice any hiccups or any additional crashes. Apple continues to fix a lot of the bugs. And the battery, of course. The battery is extremely important, and I can finally share some great news in terms of the battery. I get through my entire day. Finally, the battery in iOS 17 is getting really good. Now, I'm not saying that it is perfect, it's the best battery yet, or that you should update your primary device to iOS 17 just yet, but I am now finally getting through my entire day. iOS 17 Beta 1 battery sucked. Second beta was bad as well. Third beta improved it a little, and Beta 4, finally, I can actually get through my entire day. As you can see here, throughout the last couple of days, the battery has definitely improved here on my iPhone. Hopefully, we'll see a lot of improvements with the battery before the official release, which of course brings me to the next topic. When can we expect the next beta and the official release for iOS 17 for that matter? So this year, Apple is doing things a little different. Developer Beta 4 was released on July the 25th. And now typically when Apple releases a developer beta, after a day or two, they release the next public beta, but that did not happen this year. Last year, they released iOS 16 Developer Beta 4 on the 24th, and 2 days later, they released the second public beta a couple of days, as I mentioned later. This year, that did not happen with iOS 17, so here's what I'm expecting to happen this year. iOS 17 Public Beta 2 should be available on the week of the 31st and first week of August here. So the last day of July going into August, we should see Public Beta 2. The following week, on the week of the 8th, right here, 7 and 8 of August, we should see Developer Beta 5. Now, Apple can do two things here. Either release Developer Beta 5 this week coming up alongside the Public Beta 2, or Public Beta 2 this week and Developer Beta 5 the following week of the 7th or the 8th of August. Now, the official final release of iOS 17, when can we expect this? Well, Apple is rumored to be holding their event for the iPhone on September the 12th, so most likely we'll see the Gold Master or Release Candidate, the RC, the release candidate of iOS 17 on the 12th or the 13th of September. With an official release, my money is on September the 18th, which puts us at about a month and a half away from iOS 17, the official final release. And hopefully that answers you guys' questions in terms of the next beta for developers, public, and official release. That is everything I wanted to share with you guys. Great news across the board with iOS 17. Still looking forward to maybe 2 to 3 more betas, the official RC and official final release towards the 18th of September. And there you guys have it. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.